Hi, it's Karen.
And Tim.
From Stamping on the Back Porch. Back today with another, running a little late, but with some really fun tips.
Karen and I were sitting on the veranda drinking vermosa, is that what they call it? Yeah,
mimosas, just
relaxing.
Yeah, like we usually do our normal day. Okay.
Oh no!
No, I'm racing around. I'm going. Oh, I think it's time. But a lot of fun little things to share with you today. That's why it took so long, So
yes, it'll be extra. It'll be extra.
We have mail, and we love having mail, and. If you're wondering about the host code, this is the host code for the month. ZGTYBNNFF or Zippy Giraffe thanks you. Buy now for fun. Great message. Okay, Tim, are we ready?
I'm ready.
For some mail. We love getting mail. We have to clear the decks. It's kind of like, but I know you guys can relate. Your table gets just like this. I just know.
Problem is our table's too small.
Okay, Beth Eagle sent this lovely card. Isn't this fun? I love how she's got this little loop on the side, and then this is the core part of the card right here with the Have a Happy Day. Really a cool card. Oh, hello. People are coming on. Sometimes when we're late, I think, ooh, maybe people will give up on us, but... I was only 4 minutes late and Bear died. Oh, how cute is this? This is Loretta Peterson from here in Minnesota.
No, look at it's kind of camouflage.
Yes, Tim, this is your kind of a card.
Yes.
Can you find the baby bee?
Yes.
It's camouflage. You see right in the center of the sunflower. Isn't that a fun idea? Oh, that's really cute. It's so fun to see.
What's on the inside? Because there's something on the inside.
Inside of what?
There.
Oh, another bee on the inside.
Yes. Because
it's a little thank you card. Very, very fun. And then from Barbara Harold in California. I know I saw some people here from California on another COVID-19 card. We all just love these with the toilet paper. I just love it. She sent this as a thank you card for something I'd sent her. I love getting thank you cards. Let me tell you, I'm so much better getting them than sending them, which is pretty sad, isn't it? And this is from Sandy Eby in Wisconsin. And look at this fun thank you card. Fun background paper, and then everything that's happening, the strip is right across the bottom. I think that is just really cool. So very fun card there. Oh, and she did the inside too? Are you laughing at me?
No. I tried to pick a hair off your blouse. Oh. And I missed it, and then I looked at it.
Okay, as our kids would say, too much information. I'll just.
But I wanted to explain what my behavior was.
Okay.
I was picking.
I think everyone knows your little ADHD, so we'll just kind of, take whatever. Let me tell you, I cannot follow Tim if I'm following in a car behind him. I just want to say, keep your eyes on the road, because he's got to look here, there, and he just can't sit still. He just does not sit still.
Okay, she pretends that she's sleeping, and I'm driving, and we're in traffic. She sleeps with one eye open. She'll jump up and scream when I'm.
Well, if he's not slowing down, paying attention, or I see a slow down, and he's looking out the window.
100 yards from the car.
Okay, Colleen Anderson from North Dakota. Oh, fun. Look at this. Beautiful.
And beautiful.
With the punch. And this is from the fundraiser. I want you to notice how she's done the flower. We've shown different ways how you can lay them flat or curl them up. Or do you see how she's taken, like you can take your bone folder and just, loosen the edges. And do you see how hers flip down? I love that. So it really gives dimension to the card.
That was my bone folder, by the way. And on the inside...
Okay, Patty said she does the same thing with her husband. Okay, you guys can relate. Okay,
Happy summer. And on the back, her little insignia. Very nice.
And next from Renee DeShane.
Two of them.
There are 2 cards in here. Oh, awesome. Look at this. Thanks a bunch with the gorgeous sunflower. I just love the sunflower. And notice what she's done with the gold embellishment, the hoop. Isn't that awesome? Oh, all of these husbands are the same. Okay, so you guys can relate. So see, Tim, I'm not the only one.
And I'm not the only one either.
Okay.
I come with company.
Oh, and look what she's done on the edge of this card. How cool is that? So the card is cut narrowly, so this is part of what you see on that fancy edge. What a fun idea. I have never done that. And then it extends here because we've got the branch here. What an awesome use of the dies. Karen Drain says she can hardly travel with her husband. He wants to stop for gas and then drive. She can't even stop for coffee. He wants to stop all the time. Or you? Oh, I don't even. Tim stops all the time. I'd rather go places, and I drive faster than he does. He never goes over the speed limit. I go maybe 3 miles over. I mean, I don't speed it, but we still get there faster.
Let's talk about the embellishments she's used.
Oh, okay. You're going to look at all the embellishments. Okay, because these are really embellished cards. So Tim is counting. We've got 3 here and the hoop.
And the hoop.
And 3 of these. And how many did you find it? 11 on that one. Awesome.
Renee, you always are
very cool.
Yourself.
Very cool. And then we have Kathy Zuckerman from Florida. Oh, we're having Florida weather here. It's coming in again. It's going to be really, really hot and humid the next few days. It's been a gorgeous few days. Oh, pretty. Very, very pretty. And this is the thank you for one of the drawings that she got over on the Back Porch Stampers. And I'm guessing this is a paper pumpkin. But isn't that cool? And this card fits right in to what we're doing today because we're doing fruit cards today. So notice that. There's another great idea.
These oranges?
They're anything.
Grapefruit?
I think they're the candies that you
that's right. That's right.
That's what I'm choosing to think they
That's
are.
right.
And then we have Stephanie Briggs from Florida. 2 Floridians in the house here. Oh, look at this. Oh, how cool is that?
Isn't that cool?
Look, that is really a cool accent. Love that. And then she has flowers on the inside too. See? And I've never done that on a card.
Look at that.
But how cool is that? I love it. It makes me think of, you could do a bookmark like this, right? With 2 butterflies. One would go in one page and one would go the other. It makes me think of something like that you could do as a...
My initial response is, bookmarks. And
yeah, I know, because we always just go there and we're always putting bookmarks. And that to show you this amazing gift we got in the mail. My goodness, what a thoughtful thing to do. This is from Pat Settle from Indiana. And what in the world would somebody send in a package like this? I said, and at first I thought it was from Stampin' Up, back order. I said, no, it's from Pat Settle. What could it be? And would you look at this? Well, here's a card. Sent a darling card. It's beautiful. And look I love how she did the back. This is really fun. And just really nice. This is just totally decorated. And look what's inside. And here's her note. Thanks for letting me join your fantastic group. This is my downline group. Here's a little help for you here's a little help underlined to you for all the big things you do for us. And would you look at this? Stamped envelopes. I said a ton of them. So I said, how cool is that? And what this makes me think of, just in general, what a thoughtful gift to give anyone. I think I just, and an encouragement. Maybe it's a hint that I should be sending out more. More than you guys, I just did say that. But what an absolutely fantastic and useful gift. So anyway, I just love that. So thank you, Pat. That was just awesome and amazing.
Thoughtful. And I get to take these to the post office.
I know. So he's a part of those. So those are for him. And he actually sends out more personal cards than I do, which is nice when we have personal things because he likes to write messages. He's just very thoughtful that way and likes doing that and thinking about it. So he's always, we've got a box. He's always going to find cards and send out. And I thought, I love that, So that's great. He does the more thoughtful part of this. I do the more, business part of it. So I guess we work out well. But people are saying how awesome that is. One thoughtful gift.
Kathy Oss could use a friend like that too.
She sends out
so many cards.
Anyway, what a thoughtful gift. And it is just a great inspiration for, other people. You might think of doing that. I've said before, like for older people, if you give them a set of cards and then some stamps, so it's kind of like they can shop at their own store. But what a thoughtful gift to just give someone who likes to send out cards and stuff. Anyway, that's really amazed. That's very thoughtful, and I would have never, ever thought of that in the world. So it's awesome.
All right.
Today, with it being summer and all.
We're still talking.
And I love different fruit cards. So I just got inspired. Last week, we did a simple card kit. So this week, I decided to start with it and then go on from there. This is the card kit. I was going to look it up. Somebody else will, I know. You can put it down. This is the card kit. I love how card kits come, and it shows you how you can make all these cards. So I made, anyway, it makes a bunch of cards. I just made a few of them here. And then it comes with a stamp set. The stamp set, what we're focused on today is what else we can do with the stamp set. Okay, so I have them all apart because I've been busy using them. I only put one back away. So this, the kit includes the stamp. So that's why I wanted to show that first you can make these awesome cards. I think these are just really fun. They're just colorful summer cards. They've got these great little flowers in here, which are actually, they're stiff. They're kind of like a really thick vellum or a thin plastic. They're thick. They don't fold. So it seems like a thin plastic. So they really hold. And you just get all these different pieces in here. But aren't these great? Oh, and I did want to show, let me show a couple things here. This is really fun. So I did these differently. Now I have to just find the ones here. Okay, so if you notice these two, this is how the paper comes in the kit. And then you have these outline stamps, so see, you can outline it. So I decided to do one of each, just to show how different they are, because it looks really pretty without, too. So isn't that fun? And then you add the accent, and it becomes like that. And let's see, I did that to these.
You don't have any more room. So
okay, I don't have any more room.
That'd be on that line.
But do you see that difference? And I love it both ways. I love the paper just done this way, and I love it with the accent of the black.
And those little flowers.
Yeah,
actually
see those little flowers? Yeah. I just think fruits are just so summery. And then here's the way to go down the same way, with and without. And then I have all this stuff left over. So you get this with it, and then you are left with.
Did you show the envelopes?
And fun envelopes to go with them too. Isn't that fun? So, okay, we can set that aside. So now we're going to just deal with this. Now, another stamp set that we have, if you like fruits, and this one is adorable too. And I'm not using this one today, except I did pull out this statement because I love the statement. It really fit one of the cards today. I couldn't ask for a sweeter friend. But this one is cute fruit, and it has little faces. But you see, when we're making cards today, you could do very similar cards using this set. So I just wanted to show. But I love to say this is the way to get this set. Now, for those of you who are in the Back Porch Stampers, we did this fun mystery stamping challenge, which we will do on a fairly regular basis over in the Back Porch Stampers. This was the card that I gave clues on, and then people made their own cards using their own papers, their own stamp sets. They didn't get to see mine. We had so many people post. You can still go over there and go through, and you can see when you study them, you can recognize the pieces, but otherwise you wouldn't. They look so different, and I think this is one of the best ways to encourage yourself to be more creative, just doing something like this. So I know blue bananas today. Nancy says, yeah, I'm going kind of ordinary today, but this was my thing. So if you haven't joined over there, you'll still want to go over and join and then look at all of the cards that we did this with. But I think this is just a fun layout. Okay, so that's from this card. And then all of us that were going to be in Hawaii, we got these hand stamp cards from our lovely leaders at Stampin' Up! Home Office. And I thought this was so cool, so I just wanted to show this. And I also want to point out, look at the similarities here. Just by taking your paper, this could be this one I think is 3x4, but it could be 3x4 1/4. You know, any of those. But do you see how we can do similar things and then just change them around? But I love this idea because this is so atypical of what you do. So I thought we would make this card first, and then I have a whole bunch of others. So you're going to want to stay tuned for today. So I'm very excited about all the things that we're showing. Now this paper, I have to look up. I'm going to count on one of you to tell me this paper again. And I'm going to comment, it's time for paper shares again. So I will come on and explain more about that. But I love having papers. So my papers are like this, the extra ones from the paper share. So I can easily lay them out and decide what I'm going to use. And then I can keep the pieces right back in there. So I actually love having them like this. But I'm doing identical with there. I'm not even taking a a different look with this. I thought we are just going for totally what they're after. So this
You're supposed to say, thank you, Tim.
is, oh, thank you, Vanna. I don't even know what her name is anymore. I'm going to measure. This is 3 by 4. And look up on, and then this is 3 by 3. So we're going to take this, and this is a little 1/2-inch strip. So I'm going to take Gorgeous Grape, which is one of the colors in this set.
And if you need your wet paper towel, it's kind of to your right. And
oh, okay. I am going to, but I'm going to also need the couple stamp sets I put down there, I believe. So I'm going to put on Hello Sunshine, and this is in the stamp set.
These?
Yes. These two, thank you.
Ooh.
And then this, and I do not, let me see. This is going to be this will be my scratch paper. We're good with that. And then notice this is all randomly stamped just with Gorgeous Grape. Who would think of even doing that on this paper? I wouldn't even look at this paper and think, oh yeah, that's Gorgeous Grape. You know, it's just, I think, really fun. Just gonna fill in a few of these. So, whoa, that was not a good one. Let's see if I can fix it or not. And if not, we'll just put words over it. That's what we do. We cover things. One of my favorite sayings is, a lot of layered cards didn't start that way. You just got to cover those mistakes. But how cool is that? And now we're going to tape this on. So while we're doing this, think about other stamp sets. You know, this is being done with the fruit, but this is just a technique. So look at all the other kinds of things that you could do this with. And then we're going to put this on.
I think you need to introduce people to the new snail.
This is the new snail. My first day using it, and so far I am loving it. If it gets stuck, it's easy just to roll forward just a little tiny bit, and it's all perfect. And then I'm going to put this on.
It's even got a grip on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm liking it, and I had to use up all my others first. So, Lynn says her table was too covered with the card project she's in the middle of to actually do the mystery card, and we did it. Oh boy, we relate to that. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this on. And I have recreated that card, and I think that is, except I'm going to send this card to one of you. I'm going to send this card because you'll understand. You were here, and you will understand that.
What? It's backwards?
I was trying to have a story behind why it opens this way. Now, typically, I'd take this off, or you know what else you could do if you ever make this mistake? You can just cut this layer down a little bit and then put it on another layer. But I'm going to leave it. Artistry blooms. Perfect. I knew it had something to do with artsy in there.
Does this have to go to a left-handed person?
Ooh, Tim, maybe that's a good idea. Let's ask for some lefties. Let's ask. Anyway, but you see the idea. Isn't that fun? Now we could take the papers that Tim was showing, a bunch of those, and you might just want to change the color in it or all kinds of other paper. I think it is really fun. Nancy laughs. We've all done that. Yeah. Just another oops,
Can you work back further?
Can I work back further? I most certainly can. Okay, so that is the next card. Then after that, of course, this, I think I'm dropping something. This totally speaks lemonade to me with the lemon. So this is from the same Artistry Blooms. And you don't do a checkpoint in using this. You just lift it up and it just goes like that. So this is going to be my little table right now. And here's where I use those other words. I couldn't ask for a sweeter friend because this is going to be my lemonade. And now I just wanted to show how this is done. I need, okay, here's this. Oh, I need a piece of scratch paper. Here's a piece. Okay, I'm good. Just hard to find all this stuff. Now I need my jar stamp, which is right here. So this is from the Flowers for Every Season set, which is awesome. And these are double-sided stamps. So if I put it on this way, I'm going to get like a milk glass, which is really cool, or a solid color. It makes really, I did one of those cards one day. Today I'm going to use this, but I don't want those lines in the middle. So I'm just going to take my marker and just do the parts that I do want. So this is omitting, so I'm going to omit or leave out the things that I don't want, and I will go all the way around and do this. I'll do that again. Now, if I don't get really good coverage, I will rub an eraser. I'll have to talk about that later, kind of over this to, okay, well, good enough is good enough because we're just doing live. Okay, so now when I stamp that, you see, it's just going to be the outline, which then I can punch out. I love these, any stamps that do something extra. So now if we take this part, if I stamp it this way, I'm going to get all these lines in it. Oh, here, let's do it. Just play with it. Let's go with my yellow here. We'll do both sides. So I am using Pineapple Punch. And if I do that side, do you see I'm going to get all these little lines in there, which is fine if I want that, but it's not colored in. I want an actual drink in there. So it's really awesome as we just flip this over, and now it's using, it probably needs to be cleaned, or it's probably not going to stick too well. There. Good enough and good enough is my motto. Okay. We'll see, as long as it sticks. Because now I'm going to get this bold, filled in drink. Look. So how cool is that? Out of one stamp. So that's really fun. So that's the jar.
I guess she can't work closer to the body,
I keep trying. And then this was something I was experimenting with that and it kind of didn't work out. So I'm using those to just punch out. I'm using a 1-inch punch to just color these in and then pop them out. So that's what I did with one of these. And then I just cut the slit up here because I want to put that in the top of my drink. So how fun is that? We'll go ahead and put this on. I think lemonade is just a little perfect here for this. And then I'd like to pop one up. And I will put this one, it's going to be in front. I'm going to pop this one up. And this is also just showing how fun it is to mix and match, your stamps. But I love this jar of flowers one, but it's also fun to just think of all the other things you can use a jar for. A jar of buttons, and and then there are those we sell the domes that come out for this. I'm going to put buttons in one because I always I grew up with a grandma who had a button jar, that we could play with, and I still have the buttons. So I always just think things like that are just fun. So all the different things you can do, but isn't that fun? So another great way to use that.
I really like that.
That
it comes together very nicely.
And this would be a fun little invitation to invite someone over for a lovely little social distance lemonade party. But I think it's just great. Or to put a little treat card in. And this is the 1-inch punch. Oh, I did want to point out that here. So this is, in putting this on, I laid this down first. But if you notice, these move around quite a bit. So if you want to get them nice and straight, you want to lay this on your table first and then put your block on top. And you're going to get a much straighter thing than if you're trying to get it on. So just try the difference. But also notice, with these, you can curve them. You wouldn't want to do it, you wouldn't want to leave them that way. But just notice this. If I had a card and I wanted, had to go around, it went around a sun or something and said it was I couldn't ask for a sweeter friend. So there's things you could think of. So I think these are pretty fun that way. But whenever I want to just put it straight on, I just make sure I get it where I want it there and then put that on. So there's another little hint. Next, I wanted to show, I have.
Maybe you ran out of projects. Maybe it's my turn.
I didn't run out of products, but I did want to. I have a little card that has masking. Let's see if there's anything on there. And if not, I'll just show you, since I was going to just show this anyway. I am missing one little piece, but that's okay. It'll be on the picture on the front of this, because I do have it. I just wanted to point out about masking, because this is a great stamp set to show that. I got to clean off the gorgeous grape first. Oh, good. You're liking the little tips today. So good. This is a fun stamp to think about, these little things. Okay, I'm done with that one, so I don't care about that one. Okay, so I did another card. When Tim is doing his, I will go look for my others to see if I can just show it, because I'm just not sure where I put it. But if I want to mask this, so let's say I'm going to take this. There's so many pieces to what we're doing today, but I am doing several cards and several tricks, so I think that's part of it. But so here I'm going to do my lemon, and then I'm going to put, and this part has more of the straightest part, so I'm going to stamp that. I don't even have to re-ink it. Right on the edge of the sticky part. And then I'm going to peel off 2 or 3. So I'm going to cut these together. Yes, I love this pineapple punch. Nancy's saying it's a great color. Yes, it's such a bright, very pineapple-y. And now when I cut this out, I want you to notice that I'm cutting right on the inside. This has a really nice thick line to it. And I'm just cutting out kind of on the inside or even in the middle, but I'm not leaving any gaps, because this is to use for masking. And the reason that I'm going to cut out 2 or 3 or however more, not just 1, is that now I will use the top one, and I'll put the other just in my ink pad with the others. So now I'm going to put this on, because then I'll save it, because I can use the same one over and over and over until it doesn't stick anymore. And then let's say I want to do another one right here. And when I peel this off, look how cool that is. So we've got the 2. So I was going to make like a whole lemons just going across a card. I thought that would be really fun, but I ran out of time. But see, I would just keep doing that, keep masking, have them all go. It's like, you know, you have them lined up on a table. I just think that would be a really pretty card. So, you know, one of you can do that card now. And yes, like Nancy said, instead of cutting just one at a time, it's just so nice. And then to keep them, so I will just put it in that same, you know, this one doesn't have the case. It has that little thing, but I'll put it right in there all together, because then they're going to last me other times. But I think this is just a great look. And this would be the same thing if I wanted. I could mask this. If I weren't going to punch this out, I could mask the jar and then have some lemons behind it. See, I'd maybe have some lemons behind and then some in the front. So play around. That's a really fun way. And I will show you a card about that at the end. And then we still have 2 more cards. So now I've taken, let me see what I have here. Taking 2 cards that are basically the same. Okay, this is going to be the base of my card. I'm just picking some fun colors here. And let's put these together. And then, okay, I'll go ahead and put this one on. Well, see, now, notice this didn't, but look at this. It's not going to all mess up. Now wait, and it will. Oh, I can just move this one ahead. The other kind we had, you couldn't do that. It just kind of all tangled up inside. So that's one of the things I'm really liking about this. So I'm going to put my layers on here first. And this is apple green, and the new pink color, is it primrose pink? And I'm going to take this Hello Sunshine, and that's one of the words in here. Whoops. Oh, I just got, so, you know, I probably shouldn't speak up too soon until I played with something a little more, but I use things when I need to. Okay, I'm going to put this higher.
Is it going to open correctly?
This one won't matter. Okay, yes, it will, thankfully. I could put this lower, higher, anything. And then what I'm going to do is just put these on. Oh, now I should have put some right across here. You can see this. Let me see if I can bend this and get some in here. I'm not sure how accommodating that's going to be. I may have to do it later, but just see how this pokes up, and I want that to lay flatter. So I'll work on that behind the scenes, but those are all just little parts of what we do. So this is what I wanted to do. This is my thought. Okay, I'm going to put, let's see, so I'm going to use glue dots. So I haven't done this one ahead of time. I thought I had some glue dots. Oh, here's some. I'm sure I have everything on this table. It's just whether I can find it. So I'm going to take one and put kind of behind. I'm going to pop this one up in front. And this is one of the new embossing folders. Someone can name that folder. I just kind of like to play name that item. But just to give this, because this is really a very plain card, but it's just to give it a little extra, pattern in there. And then let's see, I have one more. So I think I'll just put this one flat down here. But you see, I could take these same, I could really put these places, in anywhere. But just a fun, quick card to use up some of these things that I stamped and didn't like, and now you can just color and pull out. Yeah, squirt some glue under that. Oh, I have some right here. Now let's see if I can do this without getting any extra coming out. That'll be the deal. So remember, I did say I was going to start using glue more. I might have put too much on here. We'll see. I did. That's what I have most trouble with glue, is keeping it like the smallest amount.
And she had that problem in elementary school.
I did. And I guess I haven't grown out of it. Okay, but that was a very good fix. Okay, so that works. Yes, this is the Simply Citrus card kit. Someone say what the price is. I'm thinking it's $35, but it includes the stamp set and all those other cards you make. So I just think it's an amazing deal. And I just love these little fruits to work with. So all of these cards are from that. And then, so here's what I did. I was doing these randomly, and I thought, no, I want to try them going in a row. So the next time I tried them, and this one turned out better than this one. I don't know what I was trying, but I decided to keep this one. This is going to be all those little candied fruits that you get. And of course, they have sugar on them. So I'm going to add Wink of Stella. Haven't done that yet. And then I had some of these extras cut out. So that's why I thought I'd kind of take a similar idea, but we just do them a little differently. So this time, because it's such a brightly colored card, I decided to do all 3 layers of colors here. And now see, I just have this spread out more, so I'm not going to have the gap. Sometimes if you've embossed, it's just easier because there's little pulls on different parts of the paper. So if you don't put a seal all the way down like I should have done. Okay, and then we're going to open. This one's going to go like this. And then this is where I'm going to put this to have a really colorful card. But I wanted to point out how similar these really are. You can just kind of take things. So I've just taken all these different colors. And now this needs some kind of gem here. Well, it's okay. I'm still impressed with this because I can fix it as I go. And some of you know we couldn't do that with the snail. We would run into some problems. And this is supposed to really stick. I know if you're in more humid places, the other just often didn't stick. Okay, now this needs some gems for sure. So let's see. I have some of these. Yeah, that would work. And then I want the Wink of Stella. I'll show you the finished cards. They'll all be on my blog tomorrow. And I will go around and put that on. So I'm just kind of more telling you what I'm going to do than what I'm doing. And then I will put some of these on. Definitely need.
So you only did 2 of those for a reason? Just for time?
Just for time. They don't have to sit and watch me stamp. Yeah. Sometime I'm just going to have a Zoom night. Just tell you I'm just going to be hanging out on Zoom, and you can come hang out with me and we'll just stamp. I'm thinking that will be fun. So then I'll hang out and do this because I'll just work on cards. But something like this, I just want to keep moving so you kind of see everything. It's like we just kind of pack it in. That's kind of how I do it. But just some bright colors, and these are all colored with the blends. I just absolutely love the blends. But aren't these just fun? I think these are just really fun cards. And then the last card that Tim and I are each making one of, I just absolutely love. And I did have to take words, okay, we'll switch for that, from another stamp set because they just so fit this set. You know, sometimes you just want to mix things up, you know, just for the words. But this is Butterfly Wishes. And I loved the words in here and the writing, the style for my card. A sweet friendship refreshes the soul. And because it had sweet in there and the whole thing, I thought, ooh, I like that. Okay, so this is my card. I just randomly stamped these.
Except lemons and limes
Even
are
that
actually
back.
sour.
Oh, but you add the sugar to make them lemonade.
Oh,
you know,
that's
so
true.
it's totally, it's just good. So I just really like that. I'm just going to cover it with a little bit of black. And then we'll put that on. Now this, yes, I've been coloring. This is actually a great set if you like to color. Not so great if you hate coloring, you know, unless you just want to do the, like that first style. But this is one that just begs to be colored. So this is my background, and then I just thought putting this across just seemed just perfect. And I need a gem here too, and I
Where'd you
haven't decided. I thought I could use, it's a star, but it's still yellow, and I thought I kind of like this. I'll try it. If I don't like it, I can take it off. But I'm just going to put that on. But I thought, isn't that fun? And I'm going to put this on with glue dots, so it's raised just a teeny tiny bit. Oh, the lemon would make an adorable fish. Yeah, if you look at that, you can see those pieces. Absolutely. That is an awesome idea. And there we go, really thinking out of the box. For those of you that are in my All Good Cards Club, you know, we start tonight at 7, so I'm just putting that out there. I've got your supplies up there listed, and I'm looking forward to that. But I just think that's just really a very pretty card. Now, Tim came out and said, oh, Karen, yeah, you tell what you wanted to do. And I said, okay, Tim, there's your card.
There's my card. You want to move that, please?
Uh-huh. Oh, and I would add some gems in here, too. I think I'll add a few gems while you're working on your card.
Okay. You want any of this?
Nope.
Okay. I always have great ideas.
Yes.
Yes, at least Karen pretends that they are.
And I love it because I said, oh, I'll prep that card, and that'll be your card today.
And I said, stop. There's got to be something different. One is going to be...
I don't know if I want gems.
One is going to be a lime.
Does the can all be the same? They're
one?
2 shades, and I need to order new of them. You're going to see what you play with. So you have 2 shades. You can do whatever you want with it. And it's Granny Apple Green. You can do whatever you want. It's your card.
Oh, really?
It's your card. I'm not about to tell you, but I thought, but what a fun idea. And then, of course, you could change any of the words to, like, you know, I miss you, you are different, something about you, or all the same ones, too. But this would also be a great idea if you like coloring. You could do your 8.5 by 11 and then treat it as a one-sheet wonder, or, you know, or any size, or cut these into smaller cards. And then you're not cutting off the edges. You're using it all and then cutting. So I just think that's a fun idea. Yes, the monthly card thing. Usually it's Friday night and all day Saturday. But because we have something going on Friday night, we're doing the first session tonight at 7. So that's my announcement in there. And tomorrow night I'll still come on, but I won't be making anything. I'll just be checking in. But tonight we're going to make our first. This is in the Fun Folds class.
That was a bad idea.
No, but then you take the light color. You're back to the light color?
No, back to the dark color.
Oh, okay. Do you know how you, I was just going to show, this is how you shade, if you want to do it. Now you take the light color and you just keep going round and round and round, and they'll start mixing together. And this is what's so fun about the blends.
I learn something new every day living with Karen.
And Tim says he loves watercoloring, so I said we got to get him hooked on the blends too, because it is kind of that way of just sort of adding color. But isn't that cool? And as long, you can work this as long as you want. It'll make it more and more shaded, but it really makes, and then you can leave some of it a little lighter.
I can do this the rest of the afternoon.
Yes.
Now, think about how, look at that. It's just kind of a nice variation.
And here, and it's really fun. Here on this one, I colored in the background. And this one is white, and you can do either. Do you mind if I color in part of your background just to show?
Please do.
Okay, but this is kind of fun, and you could pick any kind of a light color, but I just wanted to show how easy this is to do with blends. I just kind of go around.
As if this was mine.
Yeah, that's right. I did the other part. But look how I just can go around, and when it dries, it's going to all dry very smoothly. So it's just quick, and you don't have to be perfect. It's just like adult coloring. It's just so perfect. So that's it, and you'll finish your card however you want. But and you can try different colors in the background. I'm using the light pool party just because it kind of looks like sky. But you could use all kinds of different colors. And Connie Davison said she's still using that mystery clue pattern for some more stamp sets. That's great. I said I love it. So make sure you join us in the Back Porch Stampers.
Can I just say, I think that's crazy, Connie.
But now just look at some of these fun cards that we did today then. I mean, I think all from this little set that you have left over after you've made all the cards in the kit. So I think it's just a great stamp set. Okay, and any more information about the All Good Cards Club, I put that on here too. And what I do is I put the supplies on it, so people come to the supplies, but they don't know what we're making. And then I teach a fun fold, and then people make their fun folds, and people post what they make. So it's kind of like that mystery card thing. I just love the way we do classes because it's everybody sharing. So you don't just get my idea, you get what other people do, and they're all different. It's not the same. So it's really fun. And thanks, you guys. Renee likes the lime with the lemonade. So this was really fun. I actually had a good time playing with
fruit.
These different fruit things, and I think what a bargain. And of course, if you don't want the whole card kit, you could do the cute fruit stamp set and do something else kind of like that. But I think this was great fun. Thanks, you guys, for being. Yes, the kit is both of these. The card kit is at the beginning of the catalog. I'll put up where they are, and the cute fruit is in the little beginner brochure, but they're both in the store. You just look for the items, put in cute fruit. So yeah, everything is still available. If you need a catalog, we have sent out tons, but make sure you let us know. And thanks. This was really fun, and it's just a great way to get mileage out of your kit. If you ever do get a card kit that has a stamp set, you're not done when your paper's done. Because then you just go on and make all these other fun things. It's just you go by the stamp sets that you like. So. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Okay, should I go turn it off?
You can go turn it off.
Okay, you can read some
Thank you for the
comments.
amazing gift of envelopes that we got to open today and all the other fun cards we got. We appreciate you guys. It is so fun to go through all this stuff and to hang out with you guys and make it special.
Read more comments.
And since it's going to be a really, really hot weekend, I'm hoping to do a lot of creative things because I'll be hanging out inside. So maybe some of us will be hanging out together. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Look at Sandra's.
Oh, Sandra's roll lemon. All the lemons. Yeah, it's great. Thanks.
Goodbye. Sweet.